What's up, Ragin Nation? How y'all doing? This is Alex. You watching the Ragin Nation show, Transformers 4 edition. This is just a web series where we talk about all things that matter to me for production of the fourth installment of the live-action Transformers film franchise directed by Michael Bay. This is update number 57, and as you guys already know, the Transformers Age of Extinction production has moved over to China. They're done filming in Hong Kong, and now they're in China. But before I talk about China, let's do a couple of random Ragin Nation shoutouts. And the shoutouts go to Brian Landry, Joshua Varela, William Earhart, Bron Roberts, Ron Washburn II, George Edwards, Bichong, Trophy Crew Panama, and Brenda White. Thank you all for being part of the Ragin Nation. I really appreciate all your support. And now I have a small announcement for you guys, and that small announcement is I have an imposter. I have an imposter on TFW2005.com. TFW2005.com is the world's largest and most popular Transformers fan website. It's a great resource of information and news, and there's also a forum where you can post on. And I've been posting on TFW2005.com as the username Darth Rage. If you're on TFW2005.com, you can add me as a friend. That's just like Darth Vader, but take out the Vader and add Rage. Okay, so Darth Rage. And I've been posting since June 2007. Okay, June 2007 is, of course, the month and year when the first Transformers live action film was released, and I signed on because I wanted to chat about it. I have over 1,200 posts now. Now, I have an imposter, and he goes by the name of The Ragin Nation, who has registered on October 29th, 2013. And he's got 2 posts so far. He even uses my real name. And what's really stupid is that nobody on TFW2005.com uses the real name underneath their own user ID. Okay, so that's a pretty stupid move. And on top of that, he uses the Ragin Nation FTW logo. And this is the imposter. Why they did this, why they decided to do this, I have no idea, but I kind of have an idea of who it is. Now, all I gotta say is that if you act like a jackass, you get treated like a jackass, and this is a very jackass move. And I'm not saying that I'm gonna treat this person like a jackass, I'm just saying that everybody else is gonna treat him like a jackass now that he knows that I know, and everybody else knows. So this is the imposter, I'm letting you guys know, and since he's registered this new account since October 29, 2013, his profile has been visited over 1,200 times, which means that since my announcement on Facebook, a lot of people have been trying to find out who the heck is this guy and why is he messing around. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. I don't want to waste too much time talking about this petty thing, okay, because it really means nothing to me, okay? Treat others how you want to be treated. You want to act like this, you get treated like this. You want to act like an adult, you get treated like an adult. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about some news. Let's talk about China. Now, before I talk about China, let's talk a little bit about Hong Kong. Michael Bay recently talked to the South China Morning Post, and he mentioned that the Hong Kong sequence takes up 35 minutes of the 2-hour and 7-minute runtime. Now, they were filming for 10 days in Hong Kong, and a lot of what they were filming was action. A lot of explosions, a lot of foot chases, a lot of car chases, and this is only going to take up 35 minutes of the 2-hour, 7-minute runtime. 7 minutes probably devoted to credits. I would say an hour devoted to the USA filming, like the scenes in the United States, and then 35 minutes to Hong Kong, and probably the other 25 minutes to China. So 35 minutes looks like it's going to be 35 minutes of action, a little bit of exposition, but definitely a lot of explosions. So that's something for you guys to speculate on. Now let's talk about China, and they started filming in China at the Wulong Karst Geological Park. Now this is a very beautiful location. It's actually kind of spiritual. If you take a look right here, it's got a very beautiful natural scenery, and it's got a couple of really traditional style architectural buildings, and I really love the way it looks. I don't know what Michael Bay is going to do at this location, but apparently this scene is only going to take 2 minutes of the movie. It's only going to be 2 minutes, and I originally thought this was going to be 2 minutes of exposition, but we're talking about Michael Bay here, and then recently I just saw photos of explosions. He's blowing up the site. It's a very beautiful location, and he's blowing it up. Now, this is a geological park, so I'm just going to speculate that this could possibly be the origins of Dinobots. So that's just speculation out there. I don't have any idea of what's going to happen, but it looks like it's going to be some kind of a major scene because it's a beautiful location, and they definitely would choose this location, especially if it's, you know, since it's such a significant looking place, and also I'm assuming that it holds some sort of significance to the story. So that is very interesting, but the fact that they're blowing it up is just so Michael Bay. Anyways, I just wanted to show that to you guys. Now, one thing about the Wulong Karst Geological Park is that it has 3 natural bridges, and each bridge was named after a dragon. They have a dragon called Haklong, which is Black Dragon. They have Qinglong, which is Azure Dragon, and also Tianlong, which is Sky Dragon. Now, I'm just thinking that these 3 bridges could possibly have something to do with the Dinobots. I'm just throwing this out there. I'm just taking every little bit of information and trying to put a puzzle together. So maybe Tianlong is the flying Dinobot. That would be Swoop. Haklong is Grimlock, and Qinglong could possibly be any of the other 3 leftover Dinobots. So that's highly possible. But I just wanted to throw that little bit of information to you guys. Now, here's something that I want to just talk to you about, and that is when they're filming in China, they did the traditional incense burning, okay? And they burn the incense, and also there's usually a feast. Whenever there's a film production that's starting in China, or even in Hong Kong, they have a bit of a ceremony, and the reason why they do this is to wish for good luck. They're praying for good luck and hoping that nothing bad happens. And it also prays for like good fortune, of course good luck, and just the number one thing is just that it's going to be a success. So I found that to be very interesting. They've done this with other Hollywood productions, such as The Karate Kid and also Kill Bill Volume 2. And I just thought that this was this is an interesting piece of information that I wanted to share with you guys, especially not everybody here knows a lot about Chinese culture, and this is a very traditional thing to do in a film production, okay? And it's cool that a Hollywood production would also adapt this type of tradition, especially since they're filming in China. Now, another thing that I wanted to share with you guys is that this is what did I want to share with you guys? I forgot. Oh yeah, what I wanted to share with you guys is some spoiler information, but you know what? I'm gonna put that in a different video. I'm gonna put it in update number 58. It has to do with the toys, and it turns out that the listing of the movie toys, the movie figures has been revealed. And it's been leaked out, and I want to put that in a different video. I want to put that in update number 58 because I don't want to reveal any spoilers in this video. Because as you guys already know, I have a zero tolerance for spoilers, and if I'm going to present anything, even a minor spoiler or something that could be considered a minor spoiler, I'm going to do my best to keep it away from people that don't want to know about spoilers. So I haven't presented anything really spoilerish in this video, but I will be doing that on update number 58. So if you want to avoid spoilers, don't watch update number 58 because we're going to talk about the characters. As for the rest of this video, I want to present to you guys with some collections, and we have a collection from Jocelyn. And what I like about this collection is that everybody is in vehicle mode, and sometimes it just looks cool to have your collection in either alt mode or robot mode, and this time they decided to, Jocelyn decided to put his collection in vehicle mode, and it looks really great. And one of the reasons why I like this a lot is because of the lighting. It's dark in the background, and all the characters are all like well lit up, and it really brings out the colors. So these are great photos, and thanks for sharing that with me, Jocelyn. And the next collection is from Ivan, and he's a die-hard fan since 1984, and there is a lot to see. I mean, this is a huge collection. He's got quite an impressive collection, and we got everything from, holy cow, his entire wall is just covered, okay? Like, I'm assuming that this is his room, and it's just a lot of stuff that is still mint in box, which is really, really cool because Transformers still look good, even in package. A lot of comics on the walls, definitely some stuff that is open up and displayed, and as you can see, the Transformers also go around his door. His Transformers comics all go around his door, alright? And also, in this next photo, we have a lot of the the PVCs. Very complete collection. We have titaniums, we have masterpieces, more titaniums, alternators, and iPhone case. Holy cow. And also this really sweet Autobot tattoo on his arm. So very cool stuff. Thank you for sharing that with me, Ivan. And that's awesome that you're such a diehard fan. Man, I would love to just check out that room and see everything, because when I look at this, I'm just thinking, man, this is just, you know, kind of Transformers heaven to me. So anyways, that's all I gotta say in this video. And that's it. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, @Ragin Nation. Stay tuned for update number 58 if you want to know which characters are going to be in the toy line. Alright? So, I'm out of here. My name is Alex Yu. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. The Corvette is getting a vehicle mode, a deluxe vehicle mode. Then we have Slug, and I'm just thinking